All right, all right, all right, all right. So this is what, part five. I don't really remember, but yeah. So we're just continuing off building the transcribing app, which will eventually summarize the transcription of whatever audio or video we feed it. So yeah, let's get back to it, man. See, if I remember correctly, I don't think we left off in a state that compiled. So yeah. Move this back a little. All right. Let me see. Right. Okay. So I think. Okay. I think we were left off trying to tokenize. Yeah, we left off trying to tokenize the English input, but I did some research offline. Just create a new desktop over here. And I believe, and I think I have a better understanding of how to approach this now. So if we go to Hugging Face, models, let's see, token classification, summarization. All right, I want to get this. I'm gonna get this working with Python first, and then try and implement it over on my app. So let's see. Datasets, libraries, core ML, summarization, and then let's try a couple of these. Let's do this, and let's do this, and then right now I don't know if I'm not gonna worry about the app right now. Right now I just want to test these models to see how good they are. So let me put my phone to the side since we're not gonna be using this for a minute, and I just want to see if these are actually like good, right? Because if I'm spending all this time trying to get this model to work on the app just to find out that like it doesn't work, then like what the heck, right? Use this model, transformers. All right. Let's bring up a new cursor window. Let's open up a new folder, code. Let's just create a new folder. AI. I don't know. AI testing. Some generic name. That's fine. Okay, now let's have main Python / user bin env Python 3. I don't need subprocess. Oh fuck. How do I delete a line? You know what? Let me do the fuck no. Sublime. I need this. Okay. Fuck. I need to edit my fucking keyboard shortcuts. You know what? It's not that big of a deal. I'm not gonna worry about it. I don't need this. Yeah, let's just run this. Let's make it runnable, and then let's run it. Hello world, perfect. All right, now how do I create a new Python environment? How to create a new Python environment using Conda. I should probably turn on my VPN too. Oh man. Okay. So let's do Conda create the name of our environment. Let's just name it Semi AI testing. Python is equal to 3.x. I don't know if that's valid though. I don't think that 3.x is valid. I think I actually have to specify well, never mind. I guess it is valid. Quest time. No, that's fine. I don't care. See how long. Fuck. Disconnect this. Let's create this. Yeah. Right. So what was this what was this used with? Okay. Okay. What is the most reliable Python to be on for the Hugging Face Transformers library? Let's do Python 3.9. What happened to the they removed the web stuff. I guess it just does it implicitly. The latest 3.9. 3.921. All right. Fuck. Conda activate. Fuck. Cool. 3.921. How do I install pip packages using conda in a specific environment? Oh, alright, so pip install transformers. I think that was it, right? Read this. Agents and tools, what? We provide two types of agents based on the main agent class, code agent, React agent. What is this? Is there somewhere here that tells me... Jesus. Is there somewhere here that... Oh, here, installation. PyTorch, TensorFlow, Flax. You should install transformers in a virtual environment. If you're unfamiliar with Python, whatever. Okay, so you just create an environment, then you activate the environment you created, then you install transformers for CPU only, transformers and TensorFlow. For CPU support only, you can conveniently install this. Transformers and Flax. Okay, well, it says PyTorch install. Okay, well, transformers is there. Install PyTorch, and this should just work. Or is it torch? Yeah, that's so fucking dumb. Why the fuck are you called PyTorch, but like I can't install you by calling pip install py? Fuck out of here, bro. Whatever. And then it said we have to download or install some other shit. What was that other shit? TensorFlow and Flax. TensorFlow and CUDA, macOS. There is currently no official GPU support for macOS. Damn, so everything's gonna be run on the fucking CPU. That sucks. Okay. We got transformers, we got torch, we got TensorFlow. Alright, and then we need Flax. Flax, guides. install, flax installation, pip install. Alright, so I got all 3 packages. Okay. Come on. Why are you so slow? I don't think it's that big, right? And I don't have my VPN on, so why are you lagging? Is there someone in here that tells me how big this is? Okay, so in theory, we should just be able to import this. And it should work. So let's read what this is. Well, stuff is happening. Let me see. Okay. Let's bring up HTOP or something. Here we go, this is what I need. Okay. So none, oh, what is this? Is this, I forgot. I think this is GPU and then this is CPU. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, well, it didn't complain about an error. Let's see. Your token indices sequence is longer. Hugging Face has emerged as a prominent and innovative force in NLP. Okay, so it returns an object. No, it returns an array of an object. An array of a dictionary. Okay. So wow, it already knew what I wanted. That's dope. Okay, well, it summarized it, but the thing is, this thing has a max length and a minimum length. I don't know how this gets affected. Okay, so article words is equal to article dot split, and then we want to split it at every space, because ideally you have a word, you have a space, you have another word. So if you split it at every space, it should just get you the words. And then we can do the shit. The length of this article words length, no, number of words in article, sure. And then hello? Did this thing just fucking freeze? Excuse me? Excuse me? What the fuck? Close. All right. The fact that it has to do inference on this every time is, well, no, never mind, that's stupid. I was gonna say, well, the fact that it has to do inference on this every time sucks, but like, no, that's how the fuck it should work. I'm stupid. 590. So if I do this and then I don't know, plus 50, right? Plus 50. Actually, no. This is not gonna work because I'm not sure how their tokenizer works. Because their tokenizer could count spaces as... You know what? Fuck that. Let's just see... Oh, shit. Let's just see what happens. If I get an error, I get an error. But let's see what happens. Length is longer than the specified maximum number of sequence. So I got 851. So let's do 851. See what happens, right? Okay, what if I do... $590, $1180. Okay, so I think if I just multiply by 2, I should be fine. Just something quick and something dumb. Okay. Fuck, man. now we need actual data. So for that, let's see. Well, we can put this to the side. We need a new desktop. Let's see, new window. I think I was fucking around with this earlier. Not earlier, but yeah. So we have transcribe, and then we have YTD, right? Download. How to... Oh, and now it's here. What the fuck? That's... okay. How to use the bash command YT DLP to download an MP3 of a YouTube video. Okay, so now we need a YouTube video. What the fuck? Why is it still or whatever? Let me turn on my VPN. Because I should have it on regardless of what I'm doing. Come on. I'm not YouTuber. YouTube. Cool. Now, what video are we gonna download? That's the thing. What about this? This looks fine.
You can hack my water grid. You can hack my electrical grid. Hell, you can...
All right, let's watch the video. Let's have a general idea of what it's talking about. In the meantime, I can download it in the background, and I'll just have it playing so we understand like what's going on in the video. We know what's going on, and we're able, and when we transcribe it, we're able to be like, okay, it kind of, the transcription is cool, and then after that we can summarize it and then determine whether or not the summarization is good or not. P3. Cool. So that's downloading.
Goes and listen to my phone calls. But if you hack my donuts, we're gonna have a problem. Yeah, it turns out hackers have no bottom line. They have no morals. They have nowhere where they won't go. They have hacked Krispy Kreme and is disabling online orders. Hacking used to be
That's
cool.
funny.
Hacking used to be guy in his basement finds a 0 day, hacks into NASA, turns off the rocket ship, and the world is saved. But we've gotten to the point where people are just so desperate for the Solana sitting in a wallet on some poor IT service help desk that we're gonna hack into Krispy Kreme and I guess turn off the donuts. I just don't know why this is happening. I really would like to get inside the head of the hacker that did this and try to figure out what the objective was. Like, I'll buy you donuts, dude. I will literally come to your house and I will buy you a pallet of Krispy Kreme. But the fact that we're gonna hack into Krispy Kreme and ransomware them such that you cannot order any more Krispy Kreme is insane to me. Now, there isn't a lot of information known about this hack because literally the only reason the world knows about this is because the SEC 8K filings are public record. They're public information because Krispy Kreme is a publicly traded company. And so the only information that we have about this hack is in the 8K filing. An 8K is just a form that companies submit to the SEC that indicate major stockholder events. A lot of companies do submit these when ransomware events go on so they don't violate some SEC regulation by not telling their investors about major events. In an 8K 8K filing, the Krispy Kreme Corporation has notified the SEC of unauthorized activity on a large portion of its information technology systems, which is, as a result, halting online orders. Now, please note that Krispy Kreme shops are globally open, and consumers can go and place orders in person. Yes, you must touch grass to do this, but the company is experiencing operational disruptions, including online orderings in part of the U.S. Fresh daily deliveries of our retail and restaurant partners are uninterrupted. So you can go to the grocery store, you can go to Krispy Kreme in person, but these damn hackers are stopping your online orders, and it's a damn shame.
Okay, so it's just some video talking about how they hacked Krispy Kreme and how users can't order donuts off the app or something. And actually, what am I doing? So yeah, it's just some video about hacking Krispy Kreme, right? Let's disconnect so this fucking downloads. You see, why the fuck does it do this, bro? Alright, let's see. Donuts have been compromised. MV. The donuts have been compromised to the donuts have been compromised. .mp3. Now let's open this. I don't want to play it.
You can hack my water.
Okay, so it downloaded. Let's just open it with QuickTime Player.
You can hack my water grid. But isn't the only reason.
That's good. Now let's move this. I don't know, movies. Actually, no, I can move it to my 2 terabyte drive. Fuck, where is it? SanDisk. Edit. Can't even cut this. That's crazy. Alright, copy. Data. Lectures, music. Downloads. No. Transcriptions. Yeah, let's go here. Random. Donut hack. Let's paste it there. Fuck. What is the... I forgot what the volumes. Volumes, SanDisk. Yeah, because on Linux it's just mount, but it's not on Apple, it's volumes. So then this should just work. Let me edit that. Okay. You can hack my... Alright, let's actually see this.
You can hack my water grid. You can hack my electrical grid. Hell, you can even hack my telcos and listen to my phone calls. But if you hack my donuts, we're gonna have a problem. Yeah, it turns out hackers have no bottom line. They have no morals. They have nowhere where they won't go. They have hacked Krispy Kreme.
Okay, let's reload and then transcribe help input output model. Let's do transcribe, and then nope. Base. Okay, so I was using the base model for this. So fuck. Transcribe. Okay, so we want to do that, and then we want to do model small.en. Neural engine not available using CPU. I don't know why it's not available. I have a Mac, but whatever, bro. It's not gonna matter. You can hack my water grid. You can hack the electrical grid. Hell, you can hack my telcos and listen to my phone calls. But if you hack my donuts, we're gonna have a problem. Yeah, it turns out hackers have no bottom line. They have no morals. They have nowhere where they won't go. They have hacked Krispy Kreme, and it is disabling online orders. Hacking used to be cool. Hacking used to be the guy in his basement finds a zero. Yeah, this is all accurate. So alright, what was I gonna do? I was going to use this. I can just edit it with VS Code, bruh. Fuck, how do I do multiple cursors? Fuck. Fuck. Now let's duplicating lines. There we go. Donuts base.en. Oh nope, this is small. Small, and then donuts underscore base. Base. Okay. All right. So I think this is good. I think I can just delete all of this. Wait, hold on. Yeah. Don't need these. These two are good. Okay. So now that we have our summary, let's go back to this. Okay, and now if we run this, it should summarize the Krispy Kreme video, right? Summarizer is not defined. Why? Oh. Fuck. Might throw a fucking error about length. Yeah, that's fine. let's see. Hacking used to be guy in his basement finds 0 day, hacks into NASA, turns off the rocket ship, and the world is saved. Now there isn't a lot of information known about this hack because literally the only reason the world knows about this is because the SEE had 8K filings or public records. Here in 8K we just formed company. You see, you must touch grass to do this. No, this isn't accurate though. So then this model isn't even worth me trying to fucking implement into this. I have the fuck, bro. Dude, just when I thought the summarization portion was gonna be a cakewalk, it's not. But okay, let's see. Let's see if changing up the way we write the words makes a difference, right? Like this, instead of having each sentence on its own line, right? Let's see. $32, but your input length is only 590. Krispy Kreme is a publicly traded company, so the only information that we have about this hack is in the 8K filing. You must touch grass to do this. This model is pretty dog shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I don't know, maybe it's user error, maybe I'm using this wrong. But from what I'm looking at, I'm not impressed at all. Where the fuck? Alright, let's gather some more data since we're still here. Let's see, let's grab another video. Optimize multi-cloud networking. Dino. Yeah, this is probably good. That's probably good. Exposing the Hawk Tool scam. Hey man, you know what they say about that Hawk Tool, right? If she can't Hawk Tool, then I can't talk to her, man. Responding United Healthcare. We tracked every visitor in Epstein Island. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Oppenheimer's apocalypse math. Sure, I think these 3 videos are good enough.
In October we released Dino 2, but now
what's going on with my mouse or my keyboard, man? Why the fuck? There we go. Alright. YAT. I think I have another something that normalizes, removes all files in current directory, leaves directories intact. Fuck, creates a bash script that can both recursively sanitize file names, i.e. replacing spaces with underscores, and so on. And that can also just sanitize one file if the user wants. Sure. It's gonna fucking fail because I was fucking around with my VPN, so. Okay, cool. Oh, wait, no, hold on. That reminds me. Yeah, there we go, sanitize names. Alright. So I already have it. Sanitize names. Lowercase ls lsrv. Okay, so that's cool. So I got Dino, and now
even in death, the secrets of Jeffrey Epstein.
Fuck. Dude. Okay.
Are we saying there's a chance?
And then alright, so we got sanitize. Okay, now we transcribe. Dino with let's do that. I don't know how long this is gonna take. Shouldn't take that long. Even though we're using the CPU, it shouldn't take that long. So that's base. Now let's do small. Yeah, and then this implicitly already converts the audio. So I know I'm feeding it MP3 files, but it implicitly converts those MP3 files into 16 kilohertz mono audio. Damn, what video is this? Oh, fuck. Oh, this is the same video. Okay, so Dino is done. Now let's do Oppenheimer. Yeah, let's do Oppenheimer, and then Oppenheimer, we do what? Model small.en. This is gonna take a little while. Let's see, how long is the video? 5 minutes. Oh man. You see, if I was able to use the GPU here, bam, así de rapidito, it'll come out hella fast, bruh. But I'm fucking handcuffed to, or, no, probably not handcuffed. I can probably use the GPU, but like, let me see. No, stop. This Whisper AI bin Python transcribe. Fuck, go away. Dude. Okay. I wonder, let's... Okay, let's copy this, and then let's name this GPU, right? Okay, so I want you to optimize this script. So I want you to analyze the code and change it to agent and make it so that it uses my computer's GPU. I have a MacBook Pro with an M4 chip. It should understand what I'm saying with that. M1, M2, M3 series, blah 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 blah. Good news, the code has already been built in support through Metal Performance shaders. The optimize. Wait, what? Optim. For wait, however, I can make a few optimizations to ensure it's using GPU more effectively. I'll make the following improvements: add more robust MPS device checking, optimize memory management, add better error handling, add more GPU specific. So these two don't, like, I don't know. I've made several improvements to optimize the code for your Apple Silicon Mac. Enhanced GPU detection and initialization with more robust testing, added better memory management with explicit cache clearing, allocated 1 GB of dedicated cache for the MPS, Metal Performance shaders, set to use both neural engine and GPU cores. Okay, so you can verify it's using GPU by checking the console output. Okay, let's see. This page. So, fuck, I forget which. Oh, okay, so this is CPU. This is GPU. Okay, alright. And then I think this is CPU as well. 10 cores, and then this. No, that's no. Wrong project. Alright, now let's edit our aliases and then transcribe GPU. Okay, so we have Dino, base and small, we have Donuts, base and small, and we have Oppenheimer, small. So let's reload, transcribe GPU, and then this should be Oppenheimer with the model of base. GPU not available, using CPU. Loading, whisper, model. I don't know if let me see. Copy. When I run this script with a when I run this script, I get the following. So is it really not using my GPU? I don't know if that's true. I don't know if this is true. Because it was just using performance shaders before, wasn't it? Okay, well, we got something back. Perfect, now PyTorch is properly installed, NPS support when you run. Okay, it's gonna crash out because of the incorrect file path. Whoa, where did all my windows go? What? The fuck? Transcribe GPU. Let's give it a long video. What's the longest video that I got? Oppenheimer Epstein, the Epstein one. Fuck. Backend failed. Successfully initialized Apple GPU. Loading Whisper small. Error during transcription. Could not run. Okay. Let me give it the full path. Whoops, no. Let's close this. Boom, 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 boom. Do your magic, baby. Should run into the same error that I did, and then it should help me fix it, and then after that, I should be able to transcribe it quicker. No, bro. No, I don't want you to reject. No, I don't want to use the CPU. I want to use the GPU. Made several important changes to force GPU usage. I don't think these changes are the changes I need, bro. I think the deeper problem is I might... Let me go back here. Let's first chat about how to solve this. Okay, so first it's gonna run it. Come on, run. I see the issue. While the GPU is being detected, notice that successfully there's an error with the specific operation that Whisper is trying to run on the GPU. This is no issue with some PyTorch operations on Apple Silicon GPUs. Let's modify the code to handle this gracefully. I'll make a change to fall back to CPU. I don't think it's possible to fucking do this, bro. Let's see. Well, I mean, stuff is happening, but I don't know if it's actually transcribing the video, right? I don't think it is. Fuck. It's funny because by now, if I would have just kept transcribing it with the CPU, I would have probably already been done. Let me just do that, right? Let's see, we got Dino, base and small, we got Donuts, base and small, and then we got Oppenheimer, base and small. 1, 2, 3, I'm missing one video. I am missing the Epstein video. Alright, so transcribe. We tracked model CPU. No, what the fuck? Base.en. Why isn't that transcribing? What's going on? Whoa. Whoa, my computer is acting funky. Let's cancel this. Pop this out. I have an infinite loop somewhere, I think. Yeah, MPS registered, da 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 da, and then yeah, it's a loop for some fucking whatever, man. Let's just forget about that. Let's delete that. Fuck, bro. What the fuck did I do? That's crazy. Okay, what was I doing? Transcribe. Why is it not working? No, it was not here. Code, AI tools. Okay, so this thing made me install something earlier. Okay, that's the earliest I can go in the chat. This shit. What did you install in my Conda environment? Is it just gonna fucking... Okay. So, whatever you installed, can you revert it back? The working transcribe is not working anymore. Please fix this. No, bro, no. Let's oh. I already have environment here. Okay, now it worked. Then around the 8-minute mark, I should stop. Cool. Okay, now, can you make a backup environment in the current directory so if anything happens, I can revert back to that working environment? Yeah, it's fine. Sure. Yeah, and the CPU is the... okay. Thank God it worked. Alright. So then we're just gonna get the base of this, and you know what? I should delete this. Delete. Yes. This I can just close. I can forget about that. And then let me edit the aliases to not use that. Okay. Alright, now instead of base, let's do small. Man, this is taking a longer time than small. I don't know why. Pretty sure this is just base, right? The base model? Yeah, let's see. Oh no, that was a small model. That's why it took longer. I had it the other way around. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so we have transcriptions now. What we should do as well is get a longer video. Let's do this one.
In May of 2020.
And then man buys box of Amazon returns, instantly regrets it. I don't know how long it'll take to fucking do that. Let's do this one. I like, yeah, this guy.
Google comes out of nowhere and drops a whole
30 minutes is good. 12 minutes is also good. So let's do a reverse search. Oh wow. Okay. So convert to lowercase, remove special characters, process directories recursively, and a verbose output. Cool. Cool. So now we transcribe. Google's, and then I'm gonna say it's gonna take like a minute or two. So that's 2 minutes already. That's 3 minutes. That's 4. You see the tiny, or not the tiny, the base model is pretty fast. And mind you, this isn't even optimized for my GPU. This is only using my CPU. Right? Look. This is not, well, I don't know why the fuck it's spiking, right? But CPU is being all used up. Look at this. And then it should show up here as well. Oh, OBS is what's using my GPU. That's why there's like a constant like thread of, okay, that makes sense. And then CPU percent. Yeah, bam. So this is the script that's running. This is this. Okay, now the real question is how much that's gonna take. Do I have access to this? I don't. So that took 1:20 to run. Now let's see how long this takes for a 30-minute video. Oh, this is much slower. Way slower. Holy. Alright, well, while that's doing its thing, low level. I think that's how that was. Let me see. So the base is where every sentence, yeah, base, okay. Let's article is equal to this. Fuck. Okay, and then fuck. Okay, now let's run that. And then I should name this to summarize. This is the mathematics that Oppenheimer and his team used to check if the first nuclear bomb test would end up destroying the entire world. The fear was that the extreme temperature from the blast would trigger a thermonuclear reaction in the atmosphere, fusing the nitrogen atoms in the air into magnesium. For the reaction to spread, the energy produced. Okay, so let's see. Was that actually what that video was talking about? Ah, fuck. I think I closed it. No, that's OBSception. Oppenheimer.
We put push that button, we destroy the world. Chances are near zero. Near zero. What do you want from theory alone?
This is the mathematics that Oppenheimer and his team used to check if the first nuclear bomb test would end up destroying the entire world. Published in 1946, unclassified in 1973. Data for the probability of nitrogen atoms fusing. They assumed the worst case possible. Electrons temperature. Thankfully, due to the low or a couple data maybe being over dismissive here, 30 years after the first nuclear bomb test. When Oppenheimer discovered the possibility of setting off a fusion reaction in the atmosphere, he immediately traveled by train to meet with his men. Slavery to the Nazis.
So I don't think this thing actually summarizes stuff. I think it just picks and chooses sentences and kind of like throws together a very rough summary, right? I don't think it's all that good, to be honest with you. Okay, so how can we do this? Let's keep testing it. So far, I don't like it. I don't even remember what the model name was. I think it had something to do with Falcon. This text summarizer, fine-tuned for small text. Oh, wait, T5 small for tech. Oh no, I'm tripping, bro. I'm tripping. Max length 1000. Let's just hard code it at 1000. Let's see what happens. This is mathematics that Albert Newton used for his team. Yeah, I'm not too impressed with this summarizer, to be honest with you, and I don't know if I want to implement it and struggle implementing it into my app if it's not gonna be like, okay, you know what, this is pretty good. Like, it's I don't know, I think I just have to test it more, to be honest with you. So this is base. What happens if I feed it the same stuff but just with fuck. It has to be like this. Dino 2.1. Oh, wait, no. No, I'm feeding it the wrong thing. It should be Oppenheimer, but it should be small. Whoa. Don't save. and then you know what? I should make a test suite to test these summaries and then have it output like a nice thing, a nice like summary of the summaries. So that way when I get other Hugging Face models, I can just test them out hella fast. Let's see what this thing is talking about. Okay, so perfect. Okay. Now, with open summary. Yep, dude, fuck, bro, I love this thing. It already knows what I want. Okay, so MV. Let me not worry about that right now. Let's just summarize it. Then it should output a text. I still want it printed to the console. No such file. Oh. Dot replace. Yeah, that's fine. Let's try this again. So it failed because the model name has a slash, and I think it's interpreting that slash as a directory path instead of a just string name. This is the mathematics that Oppenheimer and his team model, and then model type whisper model is equal to small I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters if I replace the... Okay. Let's see. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. text summarizer, small en. Cool. No, but it's not /n, it's just dot and then /n dot. No, dot /n, right? Because for every period, I want to replace that, what would be the regex to split this so that every sentence is on a new line? See if that works. So right now it's this, and it's just one line. Let's see if this works. Okay. This is the mathematics that Oppenheimer the fear was that extreme temperature from the blast would trigger. Okay. Whisper. Base. Okay, now let's do summary. Summarization base, and then summary small. So base is to the left, small is to the right. For the reaction to spread, the energy produced from nuclear fusion in a given region needs to exceed the energy lost. This is the mathematics that Oppenheimer and his team used to check if the first nuclear bomb test would end up destroying the entire world. The fear was that the extreme temperature from the blast would trigger a thermonuclear reaction in the atmosphere, fusing the nitrogen atoms and the air into magnesium. For the reaction to spread, the energy produced from nuclear fusion in a given region needs to exceed the energy lost within that region. Okay. Now let's read this one. This is mathematics that blah 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 blah. Okay, the sentence is the first thing. The fear, that's the same thing. So it starts to change in the third sentence. For the reaction to spread, the energy produced by the reaction needs to exceed the energy lost within that region. For the reaction to spread, the energy produced to see the energy lost at the incredibly high temperatures required for fusion, electrons break free of their atom. Honestly, I think the second one is a better summary, because this wording is a little weird. But I mean, they both kind of summarize the same thing, so hello, why is it not printing out what I want? No, it did print out what I want. It just overwrote what I wanted. So let's fix that. Fuck. Okay, the name should now be unique enough. You must touch grass to do this. What the fuck does that mean, bro? Huh? You must touch grass to do this. You must touch grass to do this. Huh? Okay. Krispy Kreme. Okay, so that was small. Okay, so I don't think necessarily that the model is wrong, right? I just think that the input that I'm giving it is garbage. Meaning, this video is kind of like a one-off video just letting you know about Krispy Kreme and that it got hacked. This model has no context of that. it just tries to summarize this. So in my mind, I'm looking for something along the lines of, this summarizes what happened with Krispy Kreme. It was hacked, da 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 da. But what I'm getting is, Krispy Kreme is a publicly traded company. It's just like the same regurgitate. Is the same thing within here. Is just I think it just like extracts the sentences that it needs. Cause some of this, fuck. That's why I don't think this is good for summarizing. Base study in. Okay. Alright, let's see what base has to say. Hacking used to be a guy in his basement, finds a 0 day, hacks into NASA, turns off the rocket ship, and the world is saved. Now there isn't a lot of information known about this hack because literally the only reason the world knows about this is because the SEC at 8K filings are public records. Here in 8K is just a form of companies submit that indicate major stockholder events. You must touch grass to do this, but these damn hackers are stopping your online orders. So in this one, the small one I feel like is better, and then in this one the base one is better. What the fuck, bro? Okay. Let's do another one. Let's see. We already got Oppenheimer. Let's do the Dino one. Fuck. Okay, and then this is the base model, and let's just call it Dino. Summarize it. While it's summarizing, let's do the small one too. Fuck. Small. Okay. Now we do this again. Dino 2 is a binary compilation target that allows you to write code in other languages and compile it for the browser. The new 2.1 version comes packed with direct WebAssembly imports, our first long-term support release, and improved support for bundling assets in Dino Compile. This release will receive important bug fixes and performance improvements. That's the base. The small Dino 2.1 is our favorite long-term support release. The new 2.1 becomes packed. WebAssembly imports. Dino has always had WASM support WebAssembly, but 2.1 makes it significantly easier to import modules. So now the small one I feel like is better. The first one, this space one, tells you what's going on, but okay, let's finish these up. I only got a couple more. So we did Dino. We got Dino, we got Donuts, we got Oppenheimer. That's 3. Dino, Donuts, Oppenheimer. And then let's do the Epstein one, and then we can do the Google one. Oh shit. Fuck. Okay. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. And then we move the fuck. We move these up. Then we do this. Summarize. And then this is using fuck. Base. Where is my file? Hello? Ah, you's a bitch. Fuck. So, no, it's not Dino, bruh. It's fucking Epstein. Not fucking Dino. Alright, let's go back. Let's fix... Fuck. Okay, so I believe base.en is the one we have to redo. Which is not this one. But it should be this one. Okay. Then this is base. Okay. Okay, that's good. So now this should transcribe Epstein, that Epstein video from using that base model. Oh shit, okay, finished. Epstein. The data reveals 166 locations throughout the United States and 80 cities across 26 states. We don't know who or why some visited Epstein Island, but it shows how unsafe... Fuck. It shows how unsafe personal data can be. In some cases, it's just a Google search away. Okay, so that doesn't really summarize what that video is about, does it? Let's see. Even in death, the secrets of Jeffrey Epstein remain da da da. Okay. Okay, maybe it is about this. Where is Epstein Island anyways? Da, 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 da. The data reveals locations. Oh, boy, in 2008 he was a convicted pedophile. I did not know that. That doesn't fucking matter. He's dead. Good that he's dead. General. Okay, so I think this video is just trying to get you to... I mean, I can't even be mad at that, to be honest. That's not a bad summary for this. Because I thought this was going to go more into depth. I thought this video was going to go more into depth about Epstein, but I think it's just trying to get you to understand that, like, hey, you should actually be wary of your data, where it goes, who you're giving it to, how it flows, because anybody can get hacked, essentially. Okay. Fuck. I gotta fix my fucking my keyboard shortcuts. And then this is using the small model. Where is it? Oppenheimer, Epstein, small. Near intelligence reveals 160 locations across the United States and 80 cities across 26 states. We don't know who or why someone visited Epstein Island, but it shows how unsafe personal data can be. In some cases, just Google search away, and we're careful about revealing names. I mean, it's not a bad summary, right? Like, it's not that bad. Now, what I need to know... Let's see. Okay, so we just did Epstein small. Okay, so let's back it up. Back. And then let's do this again, but let's hard code this. Was it the small? Yeah. That's fucked. There shouldn't be any difference. Okay, and there isn't. Let's ask it. Whenever I run this file, I get the following warning. However, how would I go about summarizing a really long text with this model? Would I have to chunk up the text into 512 token buffers? Or is there a better way to handle? It's probably going to try and run the file, right? The warning you're seeing is because the model has a maximum sequence length of 512 tokens, but your input text is 22110. Here are a few approaches to handle long text. Chunking method. Let me show you how to modify your code to handle long text by chunking them into smaller pieces and then combining the summaries. Here's how we can implement this. I've modified your code to handle long text more effectively. Here's what the new implementation does. Chunk text function. Okay. Alternative approaches. Use a different model. Some models support longer sequences. Okay, well, I don't know. I'm sure this model is good because, like, for some of these, it's giving me good, like, summaries. But then for others, it's not. And I have a feeling it might have to do with what we just found out, the whole length, the maximum sequence length. So if we were able to, I don't know, like this thing says chunk it up, we can just chunk up every, because it's not gonna, if we feed it an hour-long lecture, couple hour-long lectures, like, there is no way in hell that all of that will be able to be held within memory of the iPhone, right? Especially on older iPhone models. So we have to chunk it up unless we do these other approaches. Let's see. Use a different model. Well, this is not that feasible. Instead of strict chunking, you could use overlapping windows to maintain more context between chunks. Hierarchical summarization. First summarize paragraphs, then summarize the summaries, creating a tree-like structure. This is not that bad, actually. The current implementation uses simple chunking as its good balance between complexity and effectiveness. Okay, well, let's see if it runs. I don't see why it won't. Let me just create a new folder. So No chunk. Sure. Come on, man. Move. Alright. So no chunk, no edits, no nothing. Now let's run this. Oh, no errors. And you know what? This will probably even be better with really long text, like this one. Let's do the small model just because the small model has better transcription. So let's do this. Let's see. Wired's analysis of the data is ongoing, and it raises profound questions about privacy and surveillance. Between 2016 and Epstein's final arrest in 2019, NIR collected data on more than 200 cell phones that visited the island. We don't know why they did that, or which client or prospective client decided to query the data in this way to produce the maps. Great Saint James Island, the larger island just to the north, was purchased in 2016 for $22 million. The data then traces visitors' movements as they are ferried to Epstein's private dock. It's worth noting that data reveals. Okay, so summarize this and then chunk. Summarize by chunks. Okay. Now this is good. Now can we make a copy of summarize by chunks? Now can we make a copy of this file and this is good. Now can you create a new file for each of the other alternative approaches you mentioned, so I can regression test them, so I can regression test them with a sample long former. Now let's create a file for sliding window. I think sliding window might probably be the best, and then this hierarchical approach might also be pretty good too, I'm not gonna lie. What time is it? 11:18. Damn. Fuck. Install transformers. Make sure Alright, now we just fucking try them out. Create a new version. Okay, I know that there's a fucking that we can probably put this somewhere else and then we can just input there's definitely a better way of ingesting this. I just don't give a fuck right now and I just want to get something quick and fast. Okay, now let's does that work? Yes, it does. It's gonna take a minute to run. In the meantime, we can kind of peruse and browse this one.
Bunch of announcements of various projects, some of which we've heard about, and some of them that seemed brand new that are completely mind-blowing. First and foremost, we have Astra, the AI voice assistant. It's been upgraded and improved, including live coaching as you're playing video games. It can give you various strategies in Clash of Clans, Squad Busters, whatever, live as you're playing them. It can walk you through how to cook something, how to chop something up. It knows the recipes and it'll sort of walk you step by step, answer your questions. It's able to look at the camera footage and tell you, yes, you've cutting them into roughly 1-inch pieces. Good job. It's kind of insane. We also have Project Mariner, this advanced sort of agent that navigates the web in real time and is able to complete some pretty advanced tasks on your behalf. This is Google kind of recreating their crawlbots, but for you, for your own sort of use cases. It's able to interact with Google Sheets, take advanced commands, and then go on its own and do the stuff you ask it to do. There's some very promising breakthroughs with the various multimodal tools and APIs for development.
So let's see what this thing is talking about. Astra, the AI voice assistant, has been upgraded. Has been upgraded and improved. It can give you various strategies in Clash of Clans, Squad Busters, whatever, live as you're playing them. We also Project Merit. No. So this doesn't actually. Fuck, bro. Dude, how do I bring up sure, update. Don't save. So this isn't summarizing the whole thing. For the summarize chunks file, it doesn't seem like it's actually summarizing the entire text. I give it just the first chunk. In the meantime,
that do seem like a pretty big step forward. If you're a developer, you will be very interested in learning more about this. There's also a new sort of experimental thing called spatial understanding that reminds me a little bit of Meta's SAM 2, but with a lot more advanced capabilities, with a lot more functions kind of built on top of it. Not only does it seem to be able to, SAM 2 for Meta was a segment anything model, right? So it's basically able to figure out where everything is in pictures and keep track of them as they move through video. This is able to sort of understand how, from just simple images, how things are positioned in the 3D space, and is able to kind of put those bounding boxes around them. There's tons of stuff to cover here, including some of the stuff is going to be sort of interesting to everyone. And we'll start with the most sort of broadest topics of interest first. But for example, if you're into developing, if you know what a Google Colab notebook is, they're actually providing tons of open source stuff for you to mess around with. That's going to be available in the show notes.
I have made several important improvements to fix chunking and summarization. Sentence-based chunking, instead of splitting by words, the text is now split by sentences using a regex pattern. This preserves the context better and prevents cutting sentences in the middle. Better chunk size management. The new implementation keeps track of word count per sentence, creates chunks that respect both sentence boundaries and the target chunk. Okay, let's do that. Because I have to source context. Fuck, what was it? Conda install conda env list. Summy AI testing, I think it was called. Whoops. Summy. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Activate, that's what it was. It wasn't install, it was activate. Okay. Summarize chunks. No mames. Why the fuck did it remove this, bro? Let me just ask it. Out of all of the approaches that you listed, sliding window, chunking, Astra, the AI voice assistant, this isn't accurate, bro. Out of all the approaches that you listed, sliding window, chunking, hierarchical, etc., which is the best to be able to get quick and accurate summaries? Better context reservation due to overlap between chunks, good for maintaining coherence between sentences, slower due to process overlapping text multiple times, uses more memory due to redundant processing, can be computationally expensive for large documents. I don't think sliding window is it. Fastest approach due to a no overlap, memory efficient, simple to implement, may lose context between chunks, can sometimes break coherent ideas apart. Best for maintaining document structure. Global context. More complex implementation, slower due to summarization passes, may not work well for unstructured text. Long former. Best at maintaining global context, can handle very long sequences natively. May not be. Dude, they all fuck. So I think I'm gonna have to implement multiple approaches to this. Don't remove. Don't worry about it, I can just add it in. Summarize by chunks. So which Okay, and then what if I were to use that GPT-2, that jibbity? Fuck. Where's my... Is it this? No. It's this. Astro has been upgraded and improved, including live coaching as you're playing with video games. It can give you various strategies in Clash of Clans, Squad Busters, whatever. We also have Project Mariner, this advanced sort of agent that navigates the web in real time and is able to complete some pretty advanced tasks on your behalf. There's also a new sort of experimental thing called spatial understanding that reminds me a little bit of you know what I mean. If you don't remember recipe, it's able to sort of critique it like, oh, you know, you're dicing it, you're supposed to be chopping it or whatever. Because I get warnings and the summary it outputs is not accurate. You can take a look at the output here at summary chunks txt. It just seems like that summary chunks txt is not ChatGPT does the summarization, because it's able to summarize things quickly, effectively, and accurately. Let's see. Key improvements I've made. Increased chunk size to 1,000 words for better context. Added logic to keep related paragraphs together. Manages very short chunks with the next chunk instead of keeping them separate. But did it keep? Yes, it did. Yes, sir, ski. Alright, so now run summarize chunks. You have to set up your environment with conda, so to execute the file, so to run the file, do the following. Conda, activate Summy AI testing. Summy summarize chunks. Finished. There is no output. There it is. Still getting token length error, but it's much closer. Astra, I can give you still not accurate, man. Anyway, let's continue watching the video. Whoops. Let's continue watching the video.
Where you can go and test this thing out for yourself, including the shared Google Cloud notebooks, etc. So check that out. But let's start with stuff that's going to be interesting to everyone. We'll end with things like this and AI agents and developing and building your own applications using the AI tools that Google is providing. There's a ton of stuff here. So let's just look through the videos that they've posted. And then later I'll do follow-up videos where we dive deep into each one and get our hands on it. So stay tuned, make sure you subscribe, and away we go.
My introduction to Astra was this Sunday morning, which was my birthday. Went out for breakfast, got my banana pancakes, came back, and I started exploring the app. Day one, loading up Google's DeepMind Project Astra. I remember the first thing that we did was I pointed it at this marathon training plan for LA in 2025 that I printed out.
It looks like it's a schedule for the Los Angeles Marathon. It shows the type of workout and times planned for the month before the race.
It was able to just tell me about the plan, synthesizing information right before my own eyes. This morning, I am doing the spider route. I am going to bring some gels.
Since you plan to run 10 miles, you might need about 3 to 4 blocks cubes during your run.
What I've been trying to do throughout the course of this week is use an app like an assistant. I have this like delightful voice, being all cheery and supportive.
The week is busy, but you're on your way now. How can I make your drive better, Josh? And do you need anything from me, like music suggestions?
One of the things I find pretty fascinating about Astra is that it can remember what we talked about before. You don't have a
And would be a good choice.
So this
Just think about this idea of cooking, you know what I mean? If you don't remember a recipe, something like...
You see them?
Yes.
A dead cat. Just so you know.
AI-assisted gaming.
Hey, listen, I'm about to start a game, and I want to make sure I complete the weekly quests. Can you see them?
Yes, I can see them. Looks like you need to pick up 300 gems and dust 10 boss monsters. You've already got a head start on the 300 gems.
Cool. I'll ask you to remind me about it during the game because I keep forgetting about it.
Absolutely. I'll keep an eye out and remind you about the quests.
Thanks.
You got it. Just let me know if you need a reminder anytime.
Hey, I'm about to pick a character. Can you do a quick search on Reddit? What is the meta? As in, like, what are the best characters?
Let me look that up for you. I'll let you know what I find. From what I found on Reddit, it looks like Shelly is a good character due to her knockback and self-heal. It's also worth considering Jessie and Ice Wizard, which are in the A tier in the recent tier list. Do you want me to go into more detail on the tier list?
No, it's good. About the Ice Wizard. Do you know any jokes about the Ice Wizard?
I haven't heard any specific jokes about the Ice Wizard, but here's one. Why did the Ice Wizard bring a snow globe to the fight? Because he wanted to show everyone his chill side.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
Do you know any jokes about...
What? Why did the Ice Wizard bring a snow globe to the fight? Because he wanted to show...
Really?
I don't know any jokes specifically about Shelly, but I can make one up. Why did Shelly always bring a book to the battle? Because she wanted to make sure the enemy got a good read of the situation.
That's a good one. Hey, can you remind me about the quests again? What do I need to do?
Don't forget about the quests. You need to collect 300 gems and dust 10 boss monsters.
Hey, so I'm planning to go on an attack, but first I need to train an army. So maybe you could recommend troop composition for my army.
Based on your available troops and their quantity in the top left of the screen, we should train a mix of giants, barbarians, archers, and wizards. The focus should be on using giants to absorb damage, while wizards can take out high damage defenses,
What the fuck?
and barbarians and archers can deal with the weaker buildings.
Alright, that sounds good. So how many giants do I need?
I'd say about 8 giants should do the trick. They'll serve as your main tanking force.
Alright, and then how many wizards do I need?
Around 6. Wizards would be perfect to take down the key defenses that the giants might not be able to reach easily.
Okay, and then how many barbarians would you recommend?
Around 10 to 12 barbarians should suffice. They'll help clear out any smaller buildings or distract enemy defenses.
Alright, I'll take 12 barbarians, and then just fill out the rest with archers.
Sounds like a solid plan. The archers can help pick off defenses from range, covering your giants and barbarians effectively.
Alright, let me just get those archers in. Let's give this a go. I'll train it up.
Sounds good. Let me know when you're ready to start the attack.
Yeah, that's all trained, so let's go on an attack.
Awesome. Let's get the attack started. I'm ready to analyze the base and provide a strategy. Which base are you targeting?
Well, I quite like the look of this one, the first one we found. So where do you recommend I attack from on this base?
Given the base layout, I'd recommend attacking from the bottom or south side. This direction allows you to target the town hall directly with your giants, while the wizards can handle the surrounding defenses.
Alright, and what is the order that I need to deploy these troops in again?
Start by deploying your giants to soak up damage, followed by your barbarians and archers to clear out defenses, and with your wizards to take down key targets like the town hall and wizard towers.
Okay.
Are currently sort of believed to be the most dominant ones. To be able to ask that in real time, I mean, that's kind of a game changer, no pun intended. In fact, the only thing that I really disliked about this whole little presentation were the jokes. Why do we need the jokes? So one thing that's important, I think, to notice is the fact that, as they say here in the very beginning, if you missed that, no specific post-training or game integration has taken place. The agent, so the Gemini 2.0 for games, the agent is responding to the game's video feed and the player's audio, as well as real-time information it retrieves from the web. So this is a really kind of a very effective implementation of these ideas of these AI assistants. They're not getting any data that you and I would not be able to sort of see, right? So they're looking at the game screen and they're reading the game's video feed just like you and I are. They're listening to the player's audio just like you and I are. And they're pulling real-time information from the web, just like, you and I could do if we pause the game when see, okay, what's the sort of lineup? What's the best lineup? Do we send in the Giants first, etc.? So it doesn't have any sort of unique advantage. It's similar to how having a friend sit next to you and kind of explain stuff to you, or even better, somebody that's like knowledgeable in game, a coach of some sort that is able to retrieve information, kind of process it, and summarize it for you really quickly. As I mentioned before in this channel, like this is the future. We're going to have one of these in our ears at all times, or perhaps wearing them on as glasses or something like that, helping us navigate the world, be more productive, get directions, some sort of a augmented reality feed so that we're able to get more information about our surroundings. Here, Google is showing very effectively what that looks like in games, in these little mobile games. Before that, we saw it when you're cooking. It's able to sort of look at what you're cooking and tell you how to do it better, answer questions, etc. Can you imagine other applications where this would be useful in your life? Have you ever had that feeling when somebody said something snarky and then you come back with the perfect comeback, but like an hour later? Never will that happen again. The AI assistant will be right there in your ear with the perfect comeback every time. Next, let's take a look at Project Mariner.
Today, I want to tell you about Project Mariner. It's a research prototype exploring the future of human-agent interaction, and it's built on Gemini 2.0. Like with all new technology, it's important for us to build this responsibly, which is why we're starting small. We'll be getting feedback from a group of trusted testers and using their experiences to really shape how Project Mariner evolves. Let me show you how it works. So Project Mariner works in the browser as an experimental Chrome extension. I'm going to start by entering a prompt. Here, I have a list of outdoor companies listed in Google Sheets, and I want to find their contact information. So I'll ask the agent to take this list of companies, then find their websites and look up a contact email I can use to reach them. This is a simplified example of a tedious multi-step task that someone could encounter at work. Now, the agent has read the Google Sheet and knows the company names. It then starts by searching Google for benchmark climbing. And now it's going to click into the website. You can see how this research prototype only works in your active tab. It doesn't work in the background. Once it finds the email address, it remembers it and moves on to the next company. At any point in this process, you can stop the agent or hit pause. What's cool is that you can actually see the agent's reasoning in the user interface so that you can better understand what it is doing. And it will do the same thing for the next two companies, navigating your browser.
Just fucking shut this thing up. If it still throws errors / warnings, then just do it like that because I'm not getting anywhere with this. So it's gonna error out. Please don't error out. Please don't error out. Fuck, dude. It's almost 12. Shit. Come on, man. How long does it take for it to fucking generate this? Alright, well, so far, if I end up using this model, I'm gonna have to be able to chunk the text in a way that it maintains the context of the overall message, right? Because that's what I want. And then I would also like, instead of just a summary, I would also like key concepts of either that summary or the whole transcript, right? Just think about it. If you were to upload a lecture to the app, right? Let's fucking send this thing again. If you were to upload like an hour-long lecture or 2-hour-long lecture, not only do I want it to summarize the whole thing accurately and quickly, I also want to be able to give the key ideas to the user. So if it's talking about, I don't know, if it's a physics lecture and there's like multiple not phases, but there's multiple sections within that physics lecture, that first it goes over the laws of thermodynamics, then it goes over some other stuff, and then some other stuff. I want each of those to have their own key concepts. So overall it'll produce a summary and then key concepts. And then, after all of that is done, then I can put stuff behind paywalls. But that's later. So, or not paywalls, but I would have to find some way to monetize this. Alright. Conda environment. Astra, the AI voice assistant, has been upgraded and improved. In a top-down view. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, I jumped to the end. Whoops. It can give you various strategies in Clash of Clans, Squad Busters, whatever, live as you're playing them. Project Mariner, this advanced sort of agent, navigates the web in real time. There's ton of stuff to cover here, including We'll end with things like this and AI agents and building your own application using the AI tools, and Google is providing all do follow-up videos where we dive deep into each one to get our hands on it. This morning I'm doing the Sputterout Going to bring some gels. This week is busy, but you're on your way now. Do you remember what we talked about before? This isn't, no. Okay, so the summary it outputs is a little too long for my liking. I essentially want a concise, say, one paragraph or a couple of sentences depending on the input text of summary. Sentences summarizing the input text. Now, where it so the summary it outputs is a little too long for my liking. I essentially want a concise, say, one paragraph or a couple sentences summarizing the input text where it makes sense. Say you give it really short output or really short input. There is no there should summary let's do that. I've made improvements, very short, 100 tokens. Okay. Let's see. Is this accurate? Astra, the AI voice assistant, has been upgraded and improved. I can give you various strategies in Clash of Clans, squad buses, whatever, live as you're playing them. Project Mariner, this advanced sort of agent navigates the web in real time. There's tons of stuff to cover here, including... So... Did this thing just seriously remove this? Are you fucking serious, dude? What the fuck? I don't think this is gonna summarize shit, bro. Alright, let me just fucking feed it a file. Because I think it can work with files better than just trying to have a fucking string and all that string in memory, like... Fuck. Okay. Alright, let's do this one. Okay, so can you change the cancel? Can you change the code so that it takes in an input file? This is the file I want you to ingest. Fuck. Okay, and let me delete this. What the fuck is this thing downloading? What the fuck? Okay, well the summary isn't bad. What did you install? And can you change the output? Okay, this summary is actually not that bad. This is actually a pretty good summary. But why did it download the fucking BART model, bro? That's what the fuck I don't understand. And where the fuck in the code did it download this shit, bro, dude? Right there, there's the fucking model. Change to a more reliable model. Why the fuck? Why, bro? Well, it's a better fucking summary, but that's because it's using a completely different fucking model than I asked it to. Okay, maybe I have to do some more digging on models that I can use that'll run on the iPhone and then test them here. But for now, I think this is a good stopping point. I mean, we didn't really get much done in the app, but now we know that that original summarizer, that original model, where is it? Where is it? This one, not GPT-2. This one, this text summarization one is not that great. Right? So let's go over to models. Summarization, trending, most likes, sure. Updated February 13th, June 14th. I don't know what these scores even mean. Okay, so that's using BART. Can I even run this fucking model? There's a thing. Doesn't say. Gigs. Alright, well, while that's downloading. Yeah. Oh, man. Honestly, I thought this summarization portion was gonna go a lot smoother. I literally just thought, oh, I can just yoink one of the models from Hugging Face, tokenize the input, feed it into the model, output a fucking nice summary, bam, I'm done. But I mean, ideally that's all I would have to do, but it's not that easy because I have to chunk up the input that I'm giving the model. I have to do some smart algorithm stuff to be able to chunk up the model or chunk up the input, feed it into the model, the AI model that summarizes it, and then each of those chunks I have to summarize each of those chunks. Like it's a lot. Okay, let's see. Oh shit. In our series of letters from African journalists, filmmaker, and columnist, Ahmed Rashad looks at some of the most eye-catching technology announcements from this year's Google I/O conference in San Francisco. Ahmed Rashid. Huh? Where the fuck did it grab? What the fuck? I'm just fucking confused now. What the fuck did I run this on? I gave it the Gemini article. Do they make any mention of this in that article? Ahmed. What was his last name? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Rashid. Oh, fuck. No, what? Where the fuck did they grab this name from, bro? Who is this fucking person? Oh, shit. Pakistani journalist. Isn't this like a journalist that died? No, he's still alive. Okay. Wait, what? Oh. His age is estimated to be around 75, 76. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna chalk that up to the model itself hallucinating. And you know what? To be honest, the way we're parsing and tokenizing this is probably not the same way that this Google model expects it to. So so I'm essentially giving it garbage input. And if you know anything about computer science, garbage input, garbage output. So I'm not even gonna worry about that. I can quit that. I can quit this. I can quit this. Yeah, I think that's it for today. Let me summarize what we did. So we essentially just fucked around with models, right? We essentially we found out that I quit the fucking Safari, but we found out that Falcon guy, his model is okay, but I think if I'm gonna stick with it, I have to find a better way to chunk up the text that I'm giving it so that the output is more, well, for one, more coherent, two, more reliable, and three, more accurate. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have to do some research offline, or fuck it, I might just record it. But I have to see if there's an alternative. Yeah. Oh no. All right.